And there is a lot going on in the world right now, from the COVID-19 pandemic to the outcry for racial justice going on across the country. Our Troy Washington is working for you to explain the magnitude of the clash of both and how people are dealing with this impact.
These three don't have the same story. Their lives are made up of different experiences, but they do share one understanding.
I don't think you can ever forget you black because you get those reminders. You know what I mean? It's like you go in the store and somebody follows you.
According to them, it's become natural to keep their head on the swivel.
We get treated like we're a threat at all times, even if we are compliant.
They say it's not enough just to do the right thing. They have to be extra careful. It's a weight Nigel Long also carries around with him.
It can freeze you, you know what I mean? And that feeling that you get and tense you up, that you're just like, oh my gosh, like, am I going to be next? Am I going to be the next name that's called? Am I going to be the next hashtag? Or am I going to be the next person that we're marching for? Having to constantly be aware of your surroundings, being aware of like, is this somewhere where I'm gonna get pulled over? Raising a black son in today's times is the most terrifying thing ever.
They describe it as a constant state of anxiety and hyper awareness. And for these black men, it's never too early to learn the rules of just existing.
When like the cops see me, I just keep walking. Like I don't look at them and they don't look at me. Like I just keep my distance.
They say from a very young age, they are taught how to behave just to stay alive or stay out of trouble. Even though these teenagers are just tapping into maturity, they realize how they may be perceived by some.
Like a young black man, like you're harmless. There's not much you can do, but as you get older, as like teenage years, like grown up years, they might start looking at you as a threat.
They say maybe one day it won't be their load to carry, but right now they are leaning on each other to carry it through this pandemic. Working for you, Troy Washington, RTV 6.
Voices is one organization that gives teenagers an outlet, which is much needed during times such as these.